Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, masters. Whenever you are ready, please open your hands and place on your eyes. Yeah. Thank you all, masters, for this beautiful meditation. Welcome all of you, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods. Thanks to our Guru, Brahmashri Pitamaha Patriji. Thanks to our Guru Master, Darkam Saradarian. Thanks to all the masters, whoever is helping us with all the wisdom. And thanks to all the masters, whoever is joining all these sessions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So welcome to the day 12 of Karma Consciousness, season 2. Let me share my screen. Okay, masters. So let us understand more on karma today. So we are talking about how we are taking lives in different families and how we are choosing different groups, right? So when it comes to service, so karma as a result of service or cooperative action for good. So these can be divided into 4 categories again. So a service that will be done on the physical plane, a service related to the emotional field, a service related to the spiritual needs of people. Fourth one is cooperative work to enlighten, to protect, and to lead people. So these different types of groups which will do services at various levels, masters. So some groups will do services that is specifically for the materialistic world, materialistic benefit for this physical world. So all the social services, whatever we are seeing, right? So all these will come into this particular category. And there will be some groups who will be helping with emotional needs. So they will help people to understand their emotions, to deal with their emotions. And next level of service is doing the spiritual help, spiritual needs. So like whatever we are discussing, right? We are all discussing about the spiritual aspect, spiritual understanding, spiritual subject. So different subjects we'll be discussing. So each and every master will be teaching different subjects, right? So all the soul related aspect will be coming in this third group. Fourth is again cooperative work to enlighten, to protect, and to lead people. This is much more higher, to awaken people, to lead them towards the righteous path. Okay. So by doing all these different kinds of actions, by joining all these different groups, they create a very powerful legacy, a powerful personality they develop. Because automatically when we do something good for others, for a great cause, definitely our personality improves, our character improves, our life improves. The more we do service, the more we feel content within ourselves. So if you see, most of us will be relying upon others. Okay, if this person is there in my life, I will feel happy. Or if this thing is there, I feel happy. I want this thing to be happy. I want this, I want that, right? So as long as we have this kind of longing for something else to be happy, if we are not happy with ourselves, so we are looking for something outside means we are lacking inside actually. So it doesn't matter whether you get everything whatever you want, you will never be happy because that never lasts for longer times. So that is everything is temporary. So we need to realize these things, masters. So whatever we are associating our happiness with, then we have some lack within us. We should not be happy because of something else. We should be happy because of our own self. We should be happy with ourselves. We should enjoy our own company. That is the most beautiful thing one can have actually. Only those who is happy with themselves can make others happy, can do something great for others. So one who is not happy with themselves, how they can think about making somebody else happy, right? We can't. If you think that, okay, if this person is there in my life, I will be happy. No, you will not be happy. That never happens. Only for a temporary moments, temporary time. It may look like that, but immediately one or the other day we see the differences. So we feel it may be not the right choice, or we think differently. So we should not associate ourselves with any person or with any situations or with any things. We have to find a way to be happy with ourselves all the time. We should have to enjoy our own company. And when we talk about comfort, it's not about the comfort about having a great materialistic things. You should be comfortable with yourself. Comfortness is actually being comfort with yourself. When you are comfortable with yourself, you will be comfortable with any kind of material. Doesn't matter. But we associate our comfort, our joy, our happiness with something else. That is how we are lacking the ability to enjoy our own company, to be with our own self. That's why we keep bored very easily. We want something in our life. That's why we run after something. Okay, if I get holiday, okay, let me plan something. Let me go somewhere. Let me go to movie. Let me go to some party. So why don't we are able to enjoy our own company? So going into the nature is again one more beautiful thing, masters. Spending time with nature helps us to be with ourselves actually. So we all have to learn this aspect actually, to be with ourselves. When we are happy with ourselves, we'll be able to do something good for society, something good for the humanity or some other people. So that's what makes people come together actually. So whenever we involve ourselves in this kind of activities, which will be benefiting others, automatically your soul will get enriched out of it. Your soul will feel nourished. Even though you are not feeling good with yourself, start doing something that involves helping others in one or the other way. So automatically you feel that joy, you feel that happiness that is getting resonated within you, that is getting generated within you. You feel the difference immediately. So that's why the more we do have good things to others, the more we feel joyful, the more the soul adjusts to do those kind of things more and more actually. That's the beauty of this helping, doing service to others. Again, without expecting anything, we need to do masters. It's not that, okay, if I do something, I will get something. No, without expecting anything, do the things, then you will feel the joy that is getting ignited within you. That is very important. So all these people who are associating with this right kind of persons, right kind of groups, they used to come together every life after life, because they feel so much joy in that company. They feel so much, uh, their souls feel that nourishment. So always they seek those kind of groups, the like-minded people, right? We talk about like attracts like. So that's what Master is telling. Another factor which brings people together is the devotion directed to the same teacher, to the same teaching. So this is the one level of thing. And another level of people, how they come together as a group is when they attracted to the same kind of teacher. Suppose somebody likes Patriji. Maybe everyone doesn't like Patriji, obviously, because it doesn't need to be the same way for everyone. For somebody, Shah Rukh Khan is favorite. For somebody, Salman Khan is favorite. So everyone has a different aspect, right? Similarly, depending upon what they are resonating with, they attract to those kind of gurus, those kind of masters. So when they attracted to those kind of spiritual gurus, spiritual teachers, they choose the same teacher in each and every lifetime. So again, those are all kind of people again come together to serve as a group. So that is what this creates very strong ties between people. And for centuries and many incarnations, this tie continues with advancing mutual benefit. So the groups, whatever you are seeing, the organizations, the different communities, it is continuing from very long time. You may be thinking that it is happening only this time. No, because they already resonated with that group, with that particular vibration, with that particular awareness, with that particular consciousness. Automatically, whenever they take the another lifetime, they make sure that they one or the other way they get associated with those kind of groups at some point of their lifetimes. And karma formed by hatred, crime, and harmful actions brings many parties together. So usually people do to others as others did to them. So when we do these harmful things, even any crimes or any causing trouble to anybody, or cheating somebody else, or hating too much. So when we do these kind of things, we attract the same kind of people in our lives actually. So that is why we can see this in families, groups, and nations. So some families, if you see, they keep fighting within each other for something, one or the other thing. For some, it might be pride issue. For some, it might be money issue. For some, it might be something else. But they keep fighting. We all have these kind of bondings with these kind of relations because we have the karma, the group karma that needs to be cleared within ourselves. So we have done that so that we have chosen it again now to clear it off. So the wars and conflicts among nations originate from past causes. So the one reason between nations having conflict between them and getting into wars is also because of one of the reasons from their past causes, is what Master is telling. So that's why we need to have a righteous people at the top level. So that's what Master again in the last point is telling. And sometimes on battlefields, the cause is dissolved if the nations are led by sages to reverse the karma. So that's why we need to have a righteous people, spiritual people who is spiritually awakened to certain level, to certain degree, so that they can lead in the righteous way and they can sort out things by discussions, by agreeing to some common grounds, which will be benefiting both parties, not just one party. So that's how they reverse the karma. So it is each and every one of us responsibility actually, not just one or two persons. So a family is coming because of the karmic bondings they are having. Similarly, a nation, whatever the people they are having, all of them having the karmic ties towards a group actually, towards together as a nation. So they all have to contribute because whatever we are doing, it is not only benefiting us or our own family, it is benefiting our nation also with which country we are, right? So in a way, it affects the whole world also. Like from me to my family, to my society, to my respective country, and to the respective world. And it goes on. So these effects, whatever we are doing, good or bad, it only not only is going to affect us, everyone will be affected in the whole universe, not just Earth. It reflects in the other worlds also. It is like suppose a country is having 100 crore people. Imagine if one person is giving 1 rupee each day, suppose. So 100 crore people are giving 1 rupee each. It becomes 100 crore together, right? So for each person, 1 rupee seems very little. But when whole country is contributing together, each of them has 1 rupee or 1 pound or 1 euro, it adds together as the benefit of it, right? Similarly, if the each and every person is contributing wrong actions, if one person is doing the wrong thing and he thinks that okay, it's very small thing I have done. Can you imagine if everybody is doing the same kind of thing and everybody creating a lot of wrong actions altogether, how much big it will be becoming? So we need to think in that way actually. We should be thinking from the whole perspective, not from our own perspective. Yeah, so the reversing of karma is a very interesting fact. Christ gave the clue to this when he said, pray for those who do harm to you. Buddha said something similar. Hatred cannot be dissolved by hatred, but hatred can be dissolved by love. So these are the great, great teachings that masters have given to us already. So we'll be able to reverse the karma only when we love those who is hurting us, who is causing us so much pain, who is troubling us, who is damaging us. But in this world, we are in this way that eye for eye. So he has taken my eye, I will take his eye. He killed me, so I will kill him. So we are like this actually, right? So as long as we are like that, we will not progress. Not only we, the earth also will not progress. And it is not only hindering our own progress and the progress of the earth, in turn, it affects the other worlds also. Because the sooner or later, this effect will affect the other worlds. Like what we discussed, what we have learned during our sessions, right? If the neighboring nation is not doing something right, something chaotic things are happening in them, then it is our responsibility to educate them. Otherwise, sooner or later, they again impact our nation. They rob our nation with those kind of characteristics, with those kind of uh, disastrous activities. So Master is telling the same thing. Because of the wisdom gained from the teaching, people do not exercise an eye for an eye method, but use love, understanding, and power so as not to allow the formation of similar karma. So reversing of karma is understanding this point and forgiving the people who is causing you trouble, who is hurting you, who is damaging you. Again, this won't come that much easily, friends. This needs a lot of effort behind it. Lot of spiritual practices needed, lot of spiritual understanding is needed, and you should be aligned with spirituality. You should be aligned with the life, and we have to raise our awareness, consciousness. Only then we'll be able to exhibit these characteristics. So only with highest awareness we'll be able to reverse karma. Again, through great service. When we do great services, so that also helps us to reverse the karma. So when we keep doing good things, automatically whatever that needs to be cleansed within ourselves will be cleansed. You don't need to put separate effort. It is like you have a very dirty water. When you keep pouring some good water into it continuously, automatically it gets purified. The more the good water you add into it, the more it gets purified. So you just need to keep pouring that good water all the time. So after some time, you'll be able to realize how much purified it is getting. So we need to keep adding that righteous things into our lives, righteous actions, righteous thoughts. At the same time, when we keep evolving, when we keep learning things, when we raising our vibrations, raising our awareness, automatically our thinking pattern changes, our feeling pattern changes, our emotions changes, masters. Because when we raise our energy to the next level, we'll be able to get thoughts that are resonating with this energy only. We will not be able to resonate, we will not be able to think that is not resonating with this energy, because now we are resonating with a certain energy. So it will not be able to allow the lowest level of thinking. Lowest level of thoughts cannot survive in this energy level. So those will not come at all. So when we keep practicing, automatically we evolve. The same Patrici sir always keeps telling, keep doing meditation. So when you do meditation, without putting any effort, you'll be able to resolve things automatically. The more you practice awareness, the more you are able to raise your energies. Automatically, the cleansing, whatever has to happen, will happen within you automatically. You don't need to put separate effort. Only thing you need to do is keep doing that. So once we raise our energies, automatically we'll be attracting greater things into our lives. We don't need to go and search something. Everything comes to you. That's what masters keeps telling. When they say that you attract things rather than going for them, means you raise your energy so that whatever is resonating with that energy will be attracted to you. Yeah. So it is such individuals and groups that lead humanity from chaos to beauty. So whoever is doing this great services, they keep doing continuously. It's not just one time, two times. It's like their regular activity. They keep doing. They keep sacrificing themselves in services. Because of them, the humanity is still sustaining and raising. So as people advance in service and cooperation, they go closer to the source of their light, their ashrams. So with service only, we'll be able to evolve much faster, master, as we already learned through our sessions. Service makes a lot of difference, because when you do service, you are not doing for yourself, you are doing for everyone, every other person. When you do something for yourself, there will be growth. it is very slow process because you are working for your own self, for your own benefits. But whereas when you do something for others, that is next level. So that is when your growth will be much faster. Your evolution will be faster. And the cleansing also will be faster. That's why we need to combine all the four pillars, whatever Patrici sir gave. Meditation, reading Swadhyaya, sharing Satsanga, and service. Combine all these four, you will move like a rocket actually. You can see that very clearly when you do all these things in your life, automatically after 1 year or 2 years, if you look back, you can see how much differences between the one that was there 2 years back and now. So yeah, and one more thing, people are divided into three camps, master is telling. One is mental, those will be in the mental plane, those will be in the astral plane, those will be in the etheric plane. So we already discussed about different layers, right? Etheric, astral, mental. So in this also there are higher mental world and lower mental world. So master is telling in the higher mental world, all groups are engaged in the cooperative work. So in one reached the mental plane, but still they're at the initial stage. They didn't attain higher level in the mental world. So those who are there in the lowest level of the mental plane, they still will be having the differences because they are not able to see their uh, actions and the results properly. There are divisions because parties do not yet see the causes of their differences. But whereas those who are at the highest level in the mental plane, they will engage themselves in the cooperative work. So these are the people who work for the greater cause in the physical world. And in the higher astral plane, there are groups for pleasures, ecstasy, and love. So they will be resonating with all the great things. And there are lower level people in the astral plane. Again, they will be having oppositions and they will having divisions, all these things. Whereas in etheric plane, because we already learned, right? Unless otherwise we attain awareness to certain degree, we cannot cross etheric plane at all. So those who are all there in the etheric plane, they're all stuck there actually. So they can't learn anything. It is like a sleeping cells. We act like a sleeping cells there. These are all called lonely people. So we just go and come back. That's all. After leaving the body and until we take the next life, we just stand there like a magnet and come back, like a sleeping cell. Okay, so and aloofness creates an energy field around them which repels the attraction of higher realms. So those people who are is detaching themselves with the world are those who are very reserved, uh, very selfish oriented, self oriented. They keep themselves distant from the other people. So these will not allow anything into their life actually. So that's what Master is telling. They repel because of their repulsion. They will not be able to attract to the higher realms, higher worlds. So their ego and vanity build a wall around them, and this wall becomes the cause of their future suffering and their breakthrough. So whatever we are repelling because of our ego or any other vices we are having, so we become like a closed persons. So when we become closed, we become it's like building a wall around us. We are not allowing anyone into our lives, not even light. So we don't allow any light, any beauty, any wonderful things into our lives because of our own fears or whatever it might be. So that's how we create suffering, great suffering we go through. I was like that. I went through all that suffering, definitely. Yeah. But again, that allow one day that will allow you to break yourself and reach out the light. Because how long one can be in a suffering state, right? Nobody wants to be in a suffering state forever. Today you are suffering, you are not putting any effort, fine. But after 10 years, you still want to be there like that, fine. Your whole lifetime, fine. You come back again you have to go through the same process. So same suffering again will be entering into your life because you are not learning anything from that. You are not seeing the right thing, what it is actually trying to tell you. So we are still blaming others. We are still trying to run away from facing things. So how long we keep running? So one day we become tired. Even after 10 lives or 100 lives, we get tired. So one day we will definitely put effort. Enough is enough. I don't want to be in this state anymore. That is when you find a way and you put effort and you find a breakthrough. So once upon a time, masters, I'm I'm a very reserved person. I can't even express anything, whatever I want to convey from all my childhood. Even there is a need that I have to convey, I never conveyed anything because I was very reserved. I'm fearful and I don't know what people might think or I really don't know why I was like that. Okay. I was completely reserved person, completely closed. I cannot openly talk to anyone. So that's one kind of state actually. So by not allowing ourselves, because our soul wants to express something, but we shut it down. We with our force, with our limited understanding, we are with our fears. We don't allow it to open. So we shut ourselves down completely. That is also creates karma, masters. Because you have the ability to express, but still you are not expressing. You wanted to, means your soul is urging to express it, but you are not expressing it. Then also we create negative effects, masters. Whenever we want to convey something, whenever our soul is willing to do something, but we are not allowing to do because of XYZ reasons, that also creates a negative effect upon us. So this is also one more important point, masters. From my experience, I am telling this one. Only when we express, we learn and we evolve. Yeah. And one more thing, master is telling. People think that karma can be changed only if the bill is paid. So we all, through all of our sessions, we learned that whatever the karma we are creating, we have to pay back, right? So the other one we learned is by doing the service, we don't have to go through the karma, and our service can pay back the karma. And there is one more example, master is telling how we don't need to go through the karma again. For example, you killed me in one of my lives. We meet again in another life to get even, which means I have an innate urge to kill you. But instead, I kill within you the urge, the tendency to commit crimes. So one of our sessions, we were discussing one of the point when Arjuna was asking Krishna, many people, I'll be killing many people and that gives me karma. I will be creating more karma out of it. So Krishna tells during that time, you are not killing the person, you are killing the adharma in the person. You are not killing the person. He is a soul. He is not the body. If you kill that person now, he leaves the body and takes another life again, and he will learn the lessons during the next lifetimes, whenever it is possible. So, how do you think that you are killing a person? You don't know anything about soul. You don't know about yourself. You are thinking you are a body, but you are not a body. These are all not bodies here. These are all not the persons you are killing. You are killing the adharma in that person. You are killing the wrongdoings in those people. So you are doing the right thing here. It is your job now to kill those persons because you are trained for that. So that's what Master is telling. We should kill the urge of committing crimes in others. By doing that, we can avoid the karma. We don't need to face it. So I enlighten you and annihilate your obsession or position, thus gaining great merit. So when we enlighten people and make sure that they understand things and change their innate urges, whatever they were having towards the wrongdoings, if they can change their inner and transform themselves, then you are doing a great, great service. So in that way also karma can be changed. Such a beautiful thing, right? Yeah. So there is no higher action than the action that reverses karma. And again, one more beautiful thing Master is portraying here. Just let me complete this one. Uh, so all progress and merit are gained by our actions on all levels by our good karma. All our suffering and pain, failures, defeats came upon as a result of our past bad karma. So we all, by this time, we all known these points, right? We have learned this. So whatever the good things, whatever the progress, whatever the merits we are gaining because of our good things, good karma, right? So whatever the good that we are attaining on our lives, we have to make sure that we are using that in each and every action. Whenever we have to take any action in the future, we need to choose always the path of good. Good for you, good for others, and good for all sentient beings. So once the path of good is chosen, all your virtues and achievements will cooperate with you to lead you to the highest bliss. So when you keep always choosing the right path, always choosing the goodwill to do something better always. So whatever you have accumulated so far, all the goodwill, all the virtues, all the awareness, all the consciousness, they will all together help you to achieve much more better things. But if you choose the wrong path, whatever you earned so far will not help you. They will not cooperate with you, masters. Remember this point. So all your education and knowledge and positions will not help to bring you back into light and into the path of joy and bliss. So this is very, very important thing, masters. We may be sometimes we may be thinking, okay, I have earned this much. Now I reached at certain level. So here, even if I do something wrong, that can be ignored. No, masters. Even if you do a small mistake, once you reach to the certain level, certain higher awareness, you can't entertain yourself to do something wrong. Because gaining awareness, gaining consciousness, to reaching to the next level of spiritual progress is not an easy thing. It's not a fun. It's not an entertainment. It's a responsibility. Not to do any mistakes, not to give any chance consciously to choose anything to do something wrong. However little it might be, masters. But if we do so, whatever we earned so far, whatever the learnings we are having, our awareness, our consciousness, our virtues, our character, everything will not cooperate with us during those moments. and that is a downfall for us, masters. So they will not help you again to bring you back into light. It is very, very important point. If you choose the wrong path, all your education and knowledge and positions will not help to bring you back into light and into the path of joy and bliss. So that is why once we reach to the next level, and once whoever is there in the highest position, they should never ever do or never commit a mistake consciously. Something has happened unconsciously, that is fine, but you should be able to take immediate corrective measures. But when you do something consciously after reaching certain position, or you are given a greatest position now, after reaching there, if you are doing something wrong, that's very terrible mistake that we are doing to ourselves. Not only to ourselves, it affects everyone also. That's why it will be considered very severe, very much irresponsible. So whatever you earned so far will never ever help you to bring you back to the light. Again, you have to go through so much and you have to put your own efforts again to reach to the next that state again. And it won't come that much easily, master. Suppose you are at the level 0, who you put so much effort and reach level 10. But after reaching level 10, if you have done something wrong there, you'll be immediately dropped from that position and gradually you will come down to level 0, level 5, or whatever it might be. And once you reach to that level, again, if you have to reach to the level 10, suppose you have put some 100% effort to reach from level 0 to level 10. Now, after dropping down, you may need to put 200%, 300%, or 500% effort to reach back to that stage again, masters. So it's not easy. So that's why we are never ever entitled to do any mistake once we reach to the next levels. Because reaching to the next levels, gaining the awareness, gaining the consciousness, advancing in our spiritual progress means it is a responsibility. So that we should never ever ignore it. We should keep that in mind always, masters. And master is telling how we must develop this discrimination in all that we do, say, feel, and think. So the first thing we must learn and teach is karma. So we have to learn about karma. Only then we'll be aware of all these things. We will be more responsible. And we have to teach karma also. So once we learn about it, if we must choose the action that liberates us, expands our consciousness, and opens an unlimited contact with the universe. So always we should take action in each and every state, by thinking, by feeling, by action, by doing, by word, whatever it might be. So we have to see how much it is liberating, how it is liberating us, how it is helping us to raise to the next level, to expand our consciousness. So we have to be each and every moment aware of these things. So gaining awareness, raising to the next level means we are becoming more and more responsible. We cannot be responsible anymore. Okay, masters. Sorry, today I took more time. Sorry about that. Thank you all once again. So, masters, now you can, if you have anything to share or if you have any questions, clarifications, you can ask, masters. Thank you all. Thank you, masters, for your messages. Okay, masters, if nothing else, then we are good to close. Thank you all, masters, once again.
I was going to say something, a small thing. that after practicing this spiritual thing for nearly 15 years, before I was so blunt to tell people off, or no one can come near me. I was so sharp and hard person to say. But now people do things, and I keep quiet. I don't answer. People try to mm, provoke me to say something about something. Someone was saying something this afternoon happened. Someone was saying something, and do you know that? And I know that person is, but I just kept quiet. So maybe that's just now it came to me that you are saying that is a progress in me. I can feel now. I was quiet. I was not saying anything, or I was not, otherwise I will get angry or say things. But now I keep quiet. And my son also, they find change that I never said sorry in my life. My sister said, first time she cried when I said sorry. My son cried, Mom, you never said sorry in your life. And which is true. I never said sorry because I was given up that kind of thing. You are right. You are a brave, you are like a soldier fighter. You kill them, do whatever you want to do. You are never sorry. So I never said sorry. Now I say sorry. And my son cries, Mom, I don't want sorry from you.
Wow.
But it's so easy. Before I said I will die, but I will not say sorry to anybody. And now I'm saying sorry. So it must be improvement. I'm getting improved with
Definitely.
all
Thank
of
you.
your company. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for sharing
Thank
this.
you.
Yeah.
It's helping me. It's helping me every day. Thanks.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. That is what the beauty of the spirituality is, bringing out something that is there within us.
Yeah,
Very
because
beautiful.
I see so much change in me, and I don't realize that other people, they give me that, that feedback, that why you have changed, is something wrong or something. I say, nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. I'm okay. They think that I'm getting withdrawal or something, but it's not. But it's a getting better person perhaps. But
Yeah, I could see that actually. Thank you very much for sharing
I
this
feel so
wonderful
happy.
message.
And since I have joined the meditation, I'm more happier.
Correct.
And getting happier every day. Getting more happier than before, perhaps. So thank you
Wonderful,
very much.
wonderful, madam. Thank you very much. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
That's the beauty of meditation. And
Yeah, no, that's I'm finding change. I wasn't sleeping well. I'm sleeping so well. I'm happy. And what else? The life. I'm not thinking any bad thing. Nothing comes in my mouth. No angers. Anger is gone. Almost gone. Sometimes it comes, but within me. But I say sorry, forgiveness to God. I don't want any anger, anything coming.
Yeah. So beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No, yeah. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks.
Okay, masters. Yeah. Thank you all once again. Happy night, all of you. We will connect tomorrow again. Dhanyavad. Shubharatri.
Happy night. Dhanyavad and Subhratri to everyone.